Hey there, how's it going? I hope everyone's doing good. My name is Mike, and I'm making this video because I really want to share. I want to share. I want to talk about these headphones called the Sony XBA-Z5s. Here's the package right here. Hopefully you can see it nice and clear. The Sony XBA-Z5s. These are made in Japan. They're pretty expensive. I got them off Amazon. They're, $500, $600 depending, who you buy it from. And so these are the headphones themselves right here, right? And pretty straightforward. You just stick them in your ear like this, and then that's it. Pretty straightforward. And I have these plugged in. I don't just plug these straight into my smartphone. I actually plug them into this little digital to analog converter amplifier called the Dragonfly Red. So basically I plug the headphones into this, and then and this is the Apple camera adapter, and then I just plug this into my iPhone, and I just listen to music. And whether I'm on the train or on the bus or going to work, going to school, whatever, and that's it. So pretty much this is what the whole thing looks like right here, if you could see. So I just plug this into my iPhone, and these are the headphones, put them in my ear, and that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share that the sound is truly incredible. It is truly incredible. To be honest with you, you know, I've for many years I've loved music, and I've always, I've tried different headphones, and I've really always concentrated on sound and sound quality. I've always wanted to feel like the artist is alive in front of me, and I can honestly say that with this little setup, surprisingly, like this setup that's portable, like I plug this little thing into my iPhone, and I just go on the train or the bus or whatever. Literally, it literally feels like the artist is in front of me. Literally, like the artist is in front of me. And if you want to know why I plug my headphones into this Dragonfly Red and don't just plug it right into my iPhone, it's because the Dragonfly Red is a digital to analog converter. So basically, if you plug your headphones into your iPhone has a digital to analog converter, but it's shitty because Apple doesn't really care about sound quality, right? But this is specifically made for that purpose. So it preserves all the sound. And also on your iPhone, if you listen to Apple Music is compressed. So I actually listen to music off of Tidal. Jay-Z owns Tidal. Tidal is a streaming service, just like Apple Music or Spotify and so on and so forth. And Tidal is CD quality, so it preserves all the sound. It's not compressed like Apple Music, where you lose some of the sound. No, it's CD quality, so it has all the sound. Then it goes, right? I plug this into my iPhone. It goes through this digital to analog converter, this little Dragonfly, and through the headphones. And the sound is just beautiful, man. It really feels like the artist is alive in front of me. And I really want to just raise awareness about this, man. These XBA Z5s, in my opinion, honestly, they're the best headphones in the entire world. Period. Sony was actually. I understand that there's custom headphones with multiple drivers, like 5 drivers. I know that there's a company called Unique Melody that has some in-ear monitors that have 12 drivers in each ear. But to be honest with you, it really doesn't matter how many drivers you have. I mean, whether you have 3 drivers like these, which have 2 balanced armature drivers and 1 dynamic driver. It really doesn't matter how many drivers. The bottom line is, can you reproduce sound perfectly, like the way it sounds in nature? And the thing about sound is that sound is not just something you hear; it's something you feel. And that's something that a lot of people in the audiophile community. And honestly, you know what? I guess I am an audiophile, but to be honest with you, I just love music, and I like if I go and I see Eminem performing in real life, when I put my headphones on, I want to hear and feel like Eminem is actually performing in front of me in real life. Period. When I put my headphones on, I want Eminem in front of me. Period. So a lot of audiophiles, they choose headphones that are analytical, but that don't have bass. And then they say like, oh, if your headphones have bass or they have too much bass, that it muddies the sound. By the way, I agree with you. Bass is a part of the music. It's a frequency, just like mids and trebles and highs and lows and everything. Bass is also part of the music, so it needs to be equally expressed. At the end of the day, this is the bottom line. I just want to keep it nice and simple for y'all. At the end of the day, any artist you want, let's say John Lennon, the Beatles, right? When they went into the studio and they recorded whatever song they recorded, there's only one original recording, period. Like there was only one performance. They performed one song, one recording, one performance. Now, either your headphones and your gear, your digital analog converter, your headphones, yada yada yada, either they reproduce the original sound perfectly or they don't. It's one or the other. Period. Okay, so it's like you must understand this. Like there was only one original performance and it sounded one way. Period. If you go and you watch the Beatles perform live or the Rolling Stones or Eminem or your favorite rapper, your favorite singer, and you see them perform live, there's only one sound that they're performing. There's not like different sounds. No, it's one sound. And either your gear, your headphones, either they reproduce the original sound perfectly or they don't. It's one or the other. And I can honestly tell you that if you have a good digital analog converter like this, which surprisingly, this is portable, but it sounds incredible, and an excellent pair of headphones that reproduce sound perfectly, like these, you literally feel like the artist is alive in front of you. And I just wanted to share that. Honestly, and I know that this stuff is a lot of money, to be honest with you. Like for those of you who may not know, this Dragonfly Red, it's $200. This black piece is the Audio Quest Jitterbug. Basically, it reduces distortion. It's $50, so 200 plus 50, and I got these for 600. So altogether, it was $850. I know, right? Sounds like a lot of money, but honestly, I've always loved music and I've always wanted to feel like the artist was performing live in front of me. Live. Like, I don't want to feel like this is some fake shit. No, I want to hear the artist alive in front of me. And I can honestly say that with this little setup that's portable, and there's some audiophiles, man, they got these big ass, like $10,000 setups, like a $2,000 digital analog converter and a preamp and an amp and headphones that take up an entire listening room. And the sound from all that gear doesn't even sound as good as this. And this is like only a fraction of the price, and it's portable. Look how tiny this is. I stick this in my iPhone and I put these in my ear and I go on the bus, the train, whatever. It's incredible. And just one last thing. These also come with a balanced mode, a balanced cable. So basically, there's a cable inside this box that would allow you, so check this out, right? So there's two headphones, right? But they connect to one single cable, and this one cable gets plugged into this. Well, the balanced cables, each headphone would have their own cable, and they would go into an amplifier that Sony makes, or you could use a different amplifier, whatever. And I've honestly heard incredible reviews around the internet that literally, like, that's it. Like, it doesn't simulate surround sound, it actually pulls it off. Like, you have to understand, like when you listen to the music in the balanced mode, like this is obviously single mode, but in balanced mode, you're literally surrounded by sound completely. And I even experienced that with these. The music, the best way I could describe the music with this is that the sound is outside of me. Like, I know that sounds funny, right? Because, you put the headphones on, you think the sound is just, in the headphone in your ear. No, the sound is literally outside of my ears. It's all around me. I know that sounds crazy, but that's the magic of these. These are the best headphones in the entire world. And the funny thing about Sony is that they're such a humble company, and they literally made perfection with these XBA-Z5s. And the crazy thing is that most people don't even know it. And in this day and age, most people, Beats by Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know shit. They don't know what real music sounds like. They don't know nothing. But goddamn, man, I'm definitely gonna buy a couple more pairs of these XBA-Z5s, even though they're so expensive, because I know Sony has discontinued it, and Lord knows I gotta get like 5 more pairs, because I want this sound for the rest of my life. It's perfect sound reproduction. It's incredible. You're literally in the room with the artist, or on the stage with the artist, or in the theater with the artist, or in the crowd, wherever the performance was recorded. You're literally there, and you're surrounded by sound in every direction. These headphones literally surround you with sound from the original performance. It's a magical experience. The music is literally brought to life, and it's incredible. And I just wanted to share that with all of you. And once again, these are the Sony XBA-Z5s. And these are what they look like. Let me put them on and give you guys a nice little smile. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My black diamonds. My black diamonds. The best headphones in the world. Have a great night, everybody. Feel free to comment.